714, welcome back. We love good stories, especially when we see local talent shine. Matt Johnson is here, so is his mustache. Nice work right there. Beard game's fierce as well.
Thank you, sir.
20 years in this business, a local magician, illusionist. You are from the UK, you reside here in Vancouver, and you prepared 3 years for the chance of a lifetime. Britain's Got Talent. What happened on February 4th?
February 4th, we flew to the UK, my wife and I, to do Britain's Got Talent, and on the day of the filming in the morning we were doing rehearsals because my escapes are very dangerous, and during rehearsals at about 1:45 underwater, a freak accident, the water tank cracked. It split open, 260 gallons of water went across the stage, across the Britain's Got Talent set, and I was left in the box, seeing my career flash before my eyes, basically. And
this, flashing before your eyes and flashing before the eyes of many, because this made international headlines.
Yeah, newspapers, internet. To my surprise, it went all across the news, yeah.
So not a part of the illusion to see this box break. What is the feeling like? Well, you prepared, what, a year for this stunt of the underwater escape?
Yeah, I started about a year before. Originally, I didn't start it out for Britain's Got Talent, but I started about a year before. You know, 6 o'clock in the morning, going to the pool 3-4 days a week, running, gym, training to hold my breath, taking it from 30 seconds to like 4 minutes, 10 seconds underwater. A lot of preparation went into this. So as you can imagine, when the tank exploded, I was gutted, but such is life.
Your wife was there.
She was.
She captured the moment. Now, there's an NDA. This happened 2 weeks ago, so we can't actually show you the footage, given what happened, but a complete surprise.
Yeah.
You've been working at your craft for years. How does this impact your confidence as an artist when something like this happens?
You know, this is by far the worst thing that happened in my career and my life. When the box cracked, my soul went out the box. But, you know, as a performance artist, I'm a professional. I've done this for many years. As a performance artist and as a person, what you have to do is just get back on the horse, saddle it up, do it again. You can't let it define you. You can't let things in life that set you back define you. You have to use them as volition and energy to drive you forward to do it again and do it better, right? We're going to learn from my mistakes. We're going to saddle up the horse and keep going.
And I want to respect the craft because we have some of the photos of the elements, the props that go into it, the tank that you had to ship yourself over to the UK for this, and then the motivation behind doing it. Tell us through what goes into this, how much this costs to get ready, and your ultimate motivation of why this...
I mean, the tank itself is thousands and thousands of dollars, right? The one that we used on Britain's Got Talent is a write-off. I'm having a tank rebuilt. It's a write-off. It's cracked. It's done. It's gone. You know, there's handcuffs, there's chains. Not only do I have to learn how to hold my breath, I've got to learn how to pick locks. I've also got to learn the psychology of getting over the fact that I'm chained and locked up underwater and essentially drowning. Until I get out, I'm drowning. You know, when you're locked and chained up in a tank like that, if you want to breathe, if you run out of breath, you can't. You can't until you get out. So part of the fight is learning how to kind of psychologically gear yourself up to not think you're drowning, which is the body's natural instinct. So there's a lot of things that go into it, from filling the tank to cleaning the tank to preparing the tank, like I say, to picking locks to breath holding. I mean, it's you know, it's a lifelong obsession when you start. You can never give it up. You got to train every day.
And a personal inspiration behind the stunt itself?
My brother, yeah. I wasn't inspired by Houdini or anything. My brother has TS, tubular sclerosis. It's calcium deposits on the brain is one of the things that he has, and it causes seizures. So I've seen my brother have 2-3 seizures in a row, go into comas. I've seen his lips go from pink to brightest blue many times. And it dawned on me that when he does that, he's aware and he's inside his body, but he can't escape because his teeth clamp down and he can't breathe. So I kind of wanted to understand as a brother what that's like to go through, which is why I started doing this escape in the first place. It's the nearest thing that I can do to understand, and it doesn't even come close to scratching the surface. But I'm usually underwater for 2 minutes or so, holding my breath and trying to escape. And it hurts, you know, the lungs burn, the stomach churns, it hurts. But ultimately, it puts me one step closer to being his brother and understanding what he goes through.
Well, you've got the inspiration, plenty of tattoos, plenty of stories on your body, but maybe if you can hold this one up to Steve over here.
Sure, the Never Give Up tattoo. That was done when I got back, it's got the wave cresting, the never give up there, and the date that it happened. And it's just a constant reminder for me that every time I look in the mirror, I flash that to myself, and I know I've got another day, and we can always be better. So I'll keep trying, and I'll be back. We'll do it.
And there is something in the works. Can't say what it is right now, but when things unfold, will you come back on BT?
I would love to, yeah. I'm doing another TV show really soon. I can't say what it is or where it is, but I'm having the new tank built. I'll be getting in it for this TV show. I'm a little nervous, but if it goes well, I'll come back and let you know in about a month, yeah.
3 words right on your wrist. Never give up. Ed Johnson.
Thanks for having me, sir.